So I got a different kind of video for you today because Harley Davidson has a bike that looks like kind of an all-terrain bike, not a cruiser. It's not a muscle bike. It's not a racing bike, but it could be if you really wanted it to be. But and it could be a cruise bike too. But it depends on how you look at a cruise bike. Depends on your preference of a cruise bike as well. And I think you'll like this bike. I hope you do anyway.
One owner, LOWKMS, engine guard, headlight guard, tank knee pads. 2021 Harley-Davidson Pan America 1250 Special. The Pan America 1250 Special motorcycle is our premier two-wheel multi-tool built to endure, designed to explore, and engineered for adventure. Enthusiasts who see touring as detouring, ADV riders seeking power, tech and capability in a design package that is uniquely HD. Versatility and comfort. On- and off-road features may include, we're calling it special for good reason. Designed to compete with the top-of-the-line ADV bikes in the segment, the 1250 Special is loaded with premium features. Semi-active front and rear suspension with vehicle load control, tire pressure monitoring system, TPMS, center stand, multi-position rear brake pedal, brush guard, aluminum skid plate, Daymaker signature adaptive headlamp, hand wind deflectors, heated hand grip steering, damper factory installed option, adaptive ride height factory installed option. Tubeless laced wheels, all new Revolution Max 1250 engine. For a new generation of iconic bikes, the next chapter in a century of legendary V-twins is here. Revolution Max is a liquid-cooled powertrain with over 145 horsepower, full of ample torque, and a surging power band tuned to maximize rider control. Dual-purpose powertrain. The Revolution Max 1250 is a structural component of the motorcycle chassis, eliminating a traditional frame which significantly reduces overall weight and keeps handling taut. This is performance you can feel, with the center of gravity low and the chassis super rigid. Peak performance where it counts. Double overhead camshafts. DOHC facilitate higher peak horsepower, and independent variable valve timing, VVT, broadens the overall power band and improves torque management. All this to say you'll have as much low-end acceleration off the line and high RPM horsepower you can twist. Adaptive ride height. Revolutionary suspension. Adaptive ride height makes its debut on the Pan America 1250 Special. This factory-installed option unlocks confidence you can feel by lowering seat height when stopped and maintaining a constant, optimum suspension sag at speed by adjusting preload while continuously sensing weight inputs. Semi-active front and rear suspension 190 mm, 7.48 inches. Travel on Showa BFF. Balance-free forks. Fronts and a BFRC. Balanced-free rear cushion light. Coil-over rear shock with electronic preload control and semi-active damping. The rear suspension incorporates a linkage system connecting the shock, swing arm, and frame, which provides a progressive feel through the stroke clears. Harley-Davidson is proud to comply with the OMVIC all-in pricing regulation. Tax, license and any optional protections you choose is all you'll pay over and above our advertised price. The advertised price is based on MSRP, excluding tax, title, licensing, registration fees, destination charges, accessories and dealer prep, if any. Call for details. All new motorcycle pricing includes freight, PDI and administration fees. Taxes and license are extra. All pre-owned motorcycles pricing includes administration fees. Taxes and license are extra. Status: used make, Harley-Davidson model, Pan America 1250 Special, kilometers 175 kilometers, MFG. Exterior color vivid black, W cast wheels. Exterior color vivid black, W cast wheels. Fuel type gas.
I really like that, guys.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement.
2022 Harley Davidson Pan America 1250 Special. X rental. Serviced after every rental. This bike comes with the balance of the factory 2-year warranty. Bike price includes the aluminum saddlebags. At Durham Harley Davidson we are proud to offer one of the best selections of premium pre-owned motorcycles in the GTA. We have a rigorous reconditioning process, including fresh oils and a proper detailing. We check out the history of each bike so you don't have to worry. Clean, safe, and ready to ride is what you get with a Durham Harley Davidson pre-owned bike. If you see sale pending, don't hesitate to place a backup deal on the bike. We get different motorcycles in every day. Ask about our wish list too. Talk with one of our factory-trained motorcycle sales professionals today. Ask for Andre or Jesse. A 2022 Harley Davidson Pan America 1250 Special. The Pan America 1250 Special motorcycle is our premier two-wheel multi-tool built to endure, designed to explore, and engineered for adventure. Features may include: this is the right bike for enthusiasts who see touring as detouring, ADV riders seeking power, tech and capability in a design package that is uniquely HD, versatility and comfort, on and off-road all. New Revolution MX 1250 engine for a new generation of iconic bikes. The next chapter in a century of legendary V-twins is here. Revolution MX is a liquid-cooled powertrain with 150 horsepower, full of ample torque, and a surging powerband tuned to maximize rider control. Dual-purpose powertrain. The Revolution MX 1250 is a structural component of the motorcycle chassis, eliminating a traditional frame which significantly reduces overall weight and keeps handling taut. This is performance you can feel, with the center of gravity low and the chassis super rigid. Peak performance where it counts: double overhead camshafts, DOHC facilitate higher peak horsepower, and independent variable valve timing, VVT, broadens the overall powerband and improves torque management. All this to say you'll have as much low-end acceleration off the line and high RPM horsepower you can twist. Adaptive ride height. Revolutionary suspension. Adaptive ride height makes its debut on the Pan America 1250 Special. This factory-installed option unlocks confidence you can feel by lowering seat height when stopped, and maintaining a constant, optimum suspension sag at speed by adjusting preload while continuously sensing weight inputs. Semi-active front and rear suspension. 191 mm, 7.48 inches. Travel on Schwab. Balance-free forks, fronts and a BFRC. Balanced-free rear cushion light. Coil-over rear shock with electronic preload control and semi-active damping. The rear suspension incorporates a linkage system connecting the shock, swing arm, and frame, which provides a progressive feel through the stroke. Different by design. HD design and engineering teams have crafted a vision guided by utility, rooted in the spirit of iconic American off-road vehicles. In a landscape of bikes that are achieving uniformity, Pan America is a rugged take where function feeds form in a package that is uniquely Harley Davidson. All-terrain long hauler informed by Touring legacy. Pan America is designed to maintain high-speed ride and handling performance even when at the limit of its luggage and weight capacity. Refined, capable and intuitive, Pan America is a motorcycle that stays composed and confident no matter how hard you push it.
Both of these bikes both sound pretty cool to me. They both sound like a pretty good. The bikes that I'm showing you today look like they can be on-road, off-road, trail rides, a few little trails, big trails, small trails, whatever the heck you want to do with your bike. Like whether it's going in the desert, you're going just for a cruise, whatever you want to do. So you want to go for a cruise, but you don't want to take your nicest bike. And instead, you take this bike instead. The Pan America, the 2021 or 2022s are both pretty good bikes by the sounds of it to me. Because these are like more of an off-road bike, I would not recommend taking these bikes on the highway. But I would still say they're good bikes, but I would not recommend them being fun for the highway. They look more like desert type bikes to me, or something you'd take to the beach, or something you would go to hang out with your friends that are living on dirt roads, or if you're, but because these are high performance, like almost like dirt bikes, they have that dirt bike look, but they're for the desert, or these look like some pretty fun laid back bikes depending what you're doing. But they don't have as aggressive as a Ducati or something like that, or the Ducati Lamborghini. This might be a race bike, but I think it's more a race bike for the desert, and it might be a cruise bike, but not the type of cruise you think of. Not the Tom Cruise. The cruising for the desert or cruising on back roads. Not the cruising like a Lamborghini bike or Ducati. It's more like you cruise on the back roads than anything. You more cruise in rough terrain, or you're cruising, but you don't want to take the nicest bike down it. You'd rather take this one, which is kind of cool. And I think that's the whole point of having an off-road motorcycle dirt bike / highway. Well, not really highway, because I wouldn't take it down the 401, but I would take it down to the beach. That type of bike, I would take it to rough terrain. Maybe I want to just decide to go for dunes or any off-road parks, or maybe I would like to take it to the muddiest day ever and take it to a mud pit.